The sun beat down. It was hot on the African plains. The air was still, waiting. Something was about to happen. Something quite extraordinary. Few would believe it. Even the oldest trees, wise and silent, seemed to hold their breath. This day would be different. A story was waiting to unfold, a story of courage, a story of surprise. A challenge was coming. Here, life is a constant struggle. Big animals, small animals, they all fight to survive. The rules are usually clear. The strong often win. The powerful dominate. This is the law of the wild. We see it every day. But sometimes, just sometimes, the rules are broken. Nature loves a surprise. And today a very big surprise was in store for the king himself. Imagine the scene. A vast open grassland stretches far. Golden grasses sway gently. In the distance mountains rise. This is the kingdom of the lion, a place of power, a place of danger. Few creatures dare to challenge the ruler here. His roar echoes for miles. His presence demands respect, but today that respect would be tested. From a most unexpected quarter, a challenger appeared. A tiny creature, a mere speck in this huge land, a rat. Yes, a simple rat. It moved through the dry grass, small, quick, often unseen. Usually it would hide, it would run from danger, especially danger as great as a lion. But not this rat, not today. This rat had a different plan, a brave plan. A daring plan that could change everything. The lion. He was magnificent, a true king. His mane was like a golden crown. It framed a face of power. His muscles rippled under his tawny fur. Every step he took was confident, sure. He lay under a shady acacia tree, resting, but always alert. His eyes, like amber, scanned his domain. He feared nothing, for who would dare to disturb his peace? Then there was the rat, small, brown, almost invisible against the earth. Its whiskers twitched, its tiny eyes were bright. It saw the lion, the giant, the predator. Most would tremble, most would flee. This rat, it watched, it waited. It was not driven by fear alone. Something else stirred within its tiny heart. A spark, a thought, a bold idea began to form. The difference was immense. The lion weighed hundreds of kilograms. Its roar could shake the ground. Its claws were like sharp knives. Its teeth could crush bone. The rat, it weighed almost nothing. A single paw of the lion was bigger than its whole body. It had small teeth, tiny claws. By all logic, it stood no chance, absolutely no chance at all. This was David against Goliath. But the rat possessed something the lion perhaps overlooked. Intelligence and an astonishing amount of courage. It knew it could not win with brute force. That would be foolish, suicidal even. It had to think, it had to be clever, it had to use its small size to its advantage. The lion rested, unaware. The tiny challenger prepared for an unbelievable act of defiance. The moment arrived. The rat moved, not with aggression, but with a plan. It darted forward, a tiny streak of brown against the golden grass. The lion saw the movement, a flicker of interest in its eyes, perhaps a small snack. It watched lazily. It did not expect a challenge, it expected fear. It expected a swift retreat. This was, after all, just a rat. The rat did not aim for the lion's mighty jaws, or its powerful paws. That would be the end. Instead, it was nimble, it was quick. It scurried towards the resting giant. The lion let out a low growl, a warning. Annoyance flickered in its golden eyes. But the rat did not stop. It had a target. It knew what it must do. Its small heart beat fast, but its resolve was firm. It darted under the lion's chin, then towards its ear. The lion swatted. A huge paw swept the air, but the rat was too fast, too agile. It was like a tiny, annoying fly. But this was no fly. This was a creature with a purpose. It nipped, a tiny, sharp nip on the sensitive skin inside the lion's ear. A shock, not of pain, but of surprise, of irritation. The lion roared then, a full angry roar. It shook its massive head. It tried to dislodge the nuisance, but the rat was persistent. It dodged and weaved. Another nip, then another. The king was confused. He was agitated. This was not a fight for dominance in the usual sense. This was a battle of persistence, a testament to the rat's incredible bravery and clever tactics. The great lion, the king of the savannah, he was flustered. He was irritated beyond measure. This tiny creature, this insignificant pest, it would not leave him be. He swiped, he shook, he roared in frustration. But the rat, brave and unbelievably nimble, avoided every clumsy attempt to catch it. It had found a way to challenge the unchallengeable. With a final, exasperated snort, the lion stood up. Not in victory, but in annoyance. He wanted peace. He wanted this tiny tormentor gone. He could not catch it, he could not crush it. The rat had won, not by strength, not by size, but by sheer audacity and by cleverness. The mighty lion, defeated by irritation, turned and walked away, seeking solace elsewhere. The rat stood, small, triumphant. It watched the giant retreat. The savannah was quiet once more. But something had changed. The air vibrated with the impossible. The story would be whispered from creature to creature. The day a rat dared to challenge a lion and won. Its bravery was immense, its spirit unbreakable. It showed that courage comes in all sizes, and so the lesson unfolds. It is a timeless one. Size is not everything. Power is not everything. Intelligence, courage, and determination can achieve the unthinkable. The small can indeed challenge the mighty, and sometimes, just sometimes, they can even win. Nature reminds us. The most unlikely heroes can emerge from the most unexpected of places. Always watch, always learn.